Alrighty, welcome back to the Long Dark and to my Naked and Afraid series. So, we just managed to race in here and we were having some pretty racing frostbite risk. This is where it's getting hard. It is definitely getting difficult. So we're in that house just outside the Quonset and yeah, we're waiting on a bear dying. I'm waiting on actually getting warm, and I gotta find another second bear as well. So, as I was saying in the previous episode, the cold I can deal with. It's these constant frostbite risks. That is the challenge. But you know, it's the challenge of the mode. That's what I signed up for. Alright. So not much in here. Definitely did all them. We definitely did all them. Haven't done the fridge yet. Alright. Did those. Doesn't look like any sneaky piece of food over there. We got our crackers.
I'll be hungry later.
Which is good. Hungry later? You'll be hungry now. Any second now you'll be complaining at me. Alright. Now. From there. Probably should just skip looking in the drawers because all they're going to have in them is clothes. And we can't wear any anyway, so it's just kind of wasted time, but I suppose it's the curiosity. If you get what I mean. Yeah, what would I have had? Alright. So that is going
Too
down
heavy.
a little bit slowly. Now. Should I just chance a run straight to the Quonset now? Or should I warm up here and do that in the latter day tomorrow? I mean, maybe just warm up for an hour. So we just drop that a little bit. So I think it's a nice warm bed, this one. Don't want to sleep, not just yet. Or do we just stay here and check out the Quonset in the morning? I think, you know, we had all the wolves on the ice, so they might stay out on the ice. What to do? Pass time for an hour. Just dropped down to 65 and it was at 80 before, so gives us a little bit more wiggle room. The flare is me just potentially being a bit of a wuss. Oh, there's a bear. So which bear? Are you the bear I'm still waiting on dying? Which bear are you? If the bear's there, and the wolves aren't probably around. But if that's the bear I'm waiting on dying, if he died really close, that would be amazing. see an arrow sticking out of him at all. I mean, is the bear... I don't think it's the same bear, which means this is the third bear in this zone. So what is... That's going up pretty quickly, is it? It is. Like, I don't know if I want to shoot that bear as well. I can't see an arrow. You know what? I think I've got my headphones on back to front because I could hear the bear on the wrong side. Give me a second. Wow. That could have been a monumental disaster. And I've done that before here as well with the bear. Just having the headphones on the wrong way. And it should be hard for me to put these headphones on the wrong way, because there's some massive over-ear ones. Okay. Oh, fine. We'll just... It was light enough to see without that for me, but I'm going to make some pretty poor recording. Ooh, I'll put it out. Okay.
Excellent.
16%. We'll probably roll the dice on the same night we try and eat the deathfish. Well, there we go. We're definitely feeling comfy now on the match front. That can stay there. Right. Oh, don't do that. So yeah, I shot and killed, in theory, the bear that comes down from, you know, the Bear Creek.
Could end up being useful.
Hello, coffee. And then I shot the one that lives over at the island. So I thought this bear that's outside, I thought that bear was the one that just lives over at the island and kind of nowhere else. So I'm sure some of you know exactly which bear is which and where they go, but just quickly, I know I should probably turn the light off while I do this, but this will be fast, I'm sure. Still only 3 bears killed. So I don't know. Maybe it is the same bear? Am I waiting on a different bear?
That'll come again.
I really haven't had a huge amount of luck in this run with killing the bears in predictable ways. Now, just put you over there for the time being. Nothing hiding there. Nothing hiding there. Oh, look at this, whetstones galore. So I have the hammer, but I think I dropped the hammer. Actually, what are you? 87%. What is I want 80%. Okay. No, I don't think so.
Thank goodness.
Alright. Book. Rubbish. Oh, I see soda galore. I should have checked the condition on that. Nothing else. Alright, well, we're getting pretty exhausted, so we can get a good night's sleep and get some condition back. We'll take it and make a water stash elsewhere. Nothing. Oh, good. Okay. Now, about the water here, is there non-potable water? We'll just leave that. So, turn the radio on so we can hear if there's an aurora. And turn that off now. Okay, so it's probably just going to turn into a blue compressed mess. But let's see what we can store in here. I'll keep the guts on me. I think I've got plenty of hooks, so maybe I'll just leave this scrap here. It's just extra weight for no benefit. Do I really want to carry that many whetstones all the way back? Might just write a note. Probably don't need 3 flares. Right, so we got a lot of food here. It's really quite a lot. And so I went from 3 matches to now having 27 matches. We're doing okay. Not a lot of fuel on us though. So I probably will do set up over on this one.
Wonder if I can drop any of this
I'll end up
gear.
picking some of that up later. So we're under what the weight normally would be. Let's drink the 2 worst sodas. Can't believe how much of this we've got. And Coastal Highway is good for it because we came in with like just a couple of cattails, I think. And maybe that was about it. Alright, so we're going to need to sleep for a bit. Oh, we got calorie-wise 492. So, do we chance our arm on some of this dodgy stuff? We won't get any condition recovery straight away, but will we eat it any other time? Well, one of these two I'll take a chance on. And if either of them gives me food poisoning, I'll eat the other one. Moldy granola bar. No food poisoning, so we should have enough to sleep now and get that condition back. Alright. One thing I forgot to do is put a timer on, which happens more often than not. So, now we'll do the 10-hour sleep. So we're as recovered as we're going to be. Full 80. We will be low on the water, so I'll pick up another litre of that. Let's grab another. Now, it's going to check.
I could eat a horse.
Still says 3 bears killed. But I'm just going to duck out here and see if the going outside does the Schrodinger's
Dying
bear.
from starvation.
Listening for footsteps. I heard something, I thought, but don't hear any bear crows. But yeah, just by going out, I'm just going to check if it made the state of the bear one way or another. So let's check that out. Bear's killed, still 3. So even though there was blood dripping, I might have done something like get it in the foot again. We can still sleep for a little bit longer. Or frostbite risk hasn't quite gone away, but let's just maybe... I'm going to have to eat if I want to read. Won't I? Let's try and read for a tiny bit.
I could eat anything.
Now, I started reading this book. Do I must have... Oh yeah, these are just fire-burning ones. Which is a lot of weight if I'm not actually going to... thought I tried to set fire to that book. Let me just... 5 hours research. Well, that can just stay there for the moment then anyway. I mustn't have cycled through correctly when I was looking at anything I could set fire to before.
Need something to eat.
Damn. There's a little bit of a waste. Tried the better sardines. There's still a chance to give you food poisoning at that percentage, but we should keep reading.
I could eat anything right now.
See if this weather blows over by the time it's a warmer part of the day. Sounds a little bit okay. Is that going down at all? 24%. It's still -3 air temperature, so it's probably not improving much. And how do we get through before we get hungry again? Alright. I doubt we won't get any more. We're only at 34 calories. Really just want to finish that one off. So I don't have the extra weight. Okay, we'll drop that one too. So now we're an ice fishing novice. Isn't that grand? Now, could try making more fishing line, but I think I really want all this guts that I've got. I think maybe went down 1%. I'm actually going to eat a little bit more. Do I even need to? Pretty much at full condition. You know what, I'm actually just going to sleep for an hour in the nice warm bed without the food. We'll only lose a tiny bit. Could have passed time as well. This is just about trying to get those down. So it didn't go down that much. We might not get any better. And I really doubt that that bear situation is updated whilst we're inside. Because I don't think it makes a call until you go back outside and it has to put everything in the world and then you find out if the bear is dead or alive. Hence the Schrodinger's bear.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
So, I mean, we could... Do I actually have a repair... The actual... I don't have the tools on me. I don't really want to carry them. But I could potentially... actually, I took the metal... I put the 3 bits of metal or something in here. Probably repair some stuff. 2 bits. Keep doing it that way instead of actually going here. So I should be able to repair that. 45 minutes. 1 piece of scrap. Probably should have repaired the worst one. Well, it failed anyway. I guess we suck at repair. Actually, because the same thing. I mean, that thing you can drive into the ground, really. I don't ever notice losing that. Have I got a... we'll try repairing this one. It's partly just for something to do. And we'll drop that one. Don't think I'm really going to bring that with me. Alright. I'm actually going to just pass time for another hour. Alright, so the weather's gotten better. I'm going to... Does that put notes on the day as is general? This is general. So, Quonset. There's probably meant to be a U in there. I think there's like 4 whetstones. How many did I put in here? 3 whetstones. Let's just change that properly. 3 whetstones. 1 flare. That's pretty much it. And a hacksaw, okay. Fine. Put the hacksaw there. And tools. Hacksaw. Simple tools. I should actually put fishing village as the heavy hammer, I believe. I'll check that on the way out. Heavy hammer. Alright. Now. Still sounds windy. Gee, what day is it? I should do all these things at once instead of... So, yeah, if we start to head back to Mystery Lake now, if we can, by the time we get there, we should be able to start making some stuff. It's terrible, terrible weather. Let's get up and run. Let's check this car too. Oh, because there's a candy bar.
I need more of that.
You do need more of that. There's a piece of cloth back there, but we don't really need that, but we'll just check the back seat anyway. Oh, we'll take a piece of cloth. We probably have to try and build a... So yeah, we still have to try and find the 2 bears we've shot. Just jump in here. Again, we've been outside. We'll check if that other bear is dead. Still 3 bears. I don't know. I don't think he's dying. Have we checked this before? We certainly did not.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh my god, this place is paying off for matches. It's our 3rd box, and there's a 4th box. In theory, up the hill. Oh. Oh, I hear the bear. That's bad. I was just about to say, I think I hear the bear. He is not happy with me. Where is he? He's still going slow. That was a very nice surprise. How's his frostbite risk doing? I mean, look, do we try and shoot that bear? Because, man, I really do want
I need to find some
an
place
extra
to escape
one.
this cold.
But all I'm doing is chasing them to get all my arrows back. I'm down to 5. I haven't even found the first one I shot here. Can you even shoot from here? Oh. That was a headshot. This frostbite risk is going up really quickly.
Freezing.
Okay, he's running all over there. And scaring the wolves. Oh my god, that goes up quick. Guess we need to go inside and warm up some more, so we're staying here an extra day. I'm trying to find many bears. So that is now 3 bears on this map, or 3 bear shots I've taken on this map. And that looked like a headshot. And now I'm have to... Oh man, you can see it going up in real time. Ah. Alright. Stay in here one more night. And there's nothing to do in here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Jump in this bed real quick. Pastime for an hour, at least till we're warm. I think our frostbite risk had got up as high as 42. There's no extra bear deaths. Still ridiculously cold. And now we'll check that stat. 4 bears killed. So it's killed one of them for me while I jumped out here. And I have no idea where. And that frostbite risk is going to be going up really quickly. So he might have gone back to his home up near the cave there to die. Don't hear any crows. Don't think I'm going to be able to get it done before this sun sets. Really need to be able to do this during the warm part of the day. More just checking if he died anywhere convenient and I could hear crows. Oh, I hear crows, but I think they're just probably weather crows, maybe? I hear crows? Are they just up here? Can I make this angle work? I can't make that angle work.
Can't feel my feet.
I hear crows. How's this frostbite risk? Man, it's going up so quickly. Okay. Right, so there's one of the bears. Right where a wolf comes down somewhere. No, not around here. Alright, let's get this arrow back at least. That was a good headshot. He died really quick compared to the other one. I really just need to get into this hut for the moment. So there's that rope climb up to the other bit. Alright. Let's just get in here and loot this place. %, hey? Alright, so we can skin that bear if we can get enough wood together. And then we just have to find the other one, but I suspect it's probably gone back towards Bear Creek. Let's just put that away. I think we're really going to need... I've only got 14 sticks and 2 pieces of coal, so... How are we off for light? Let's just do it by hand, so it doesn't get dark and stop us at the last second. Isn't there another chair down here somewhere? And you can't probably break that down. That's definitely a light thing. Nothing else. Couldn't remember if there was another case in the corner or anything. Okay, so...
Might have to drop some gear.
Now... I probably will just eat. Now, is this the time I gamble? Do I gamble on these sardines? Yes. Yes, I do. Hello, no food poisoning. That's what I like to see. And I think they're still good down to 20. Or maybe it's 30. We'll just eat them now. Would have been nice to cook them, but... I've got a couple of soups we can still cook. Should drink those sodas instead of water in the morning. Let's top it with a tiny bit of water for the moment. Alright, so we'll try and get the 10. We could have been a little bit tired, but there's really nothing we can do in here. Well, it is an Aurora, however. See if we get... Nah, we're not going to get... There's no way that's going to give us 2 hours of chopping time, but there might be daylight. Alright. It's a lot of chopping time. Alright. So now we have... I have a decent amount of wood.
Go.
That has not gone up a lot. Let's see what the temperature is in terms of being able to get over it with a fire.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Yeah, temperature minus 37. It's like minus 28. That's a big fire to get that sort of temperature. Like minus 34. I mean, that's a lot of fuel to make that happen. I feel like that's not the best use of my time just yet. could chop this down and have them all. And it'll be 2 hours later. So in theory it'll be warmer. And hopefully it isn't blizzarding in the meantime.
Damn it. So hungry.
Still bloody cold. Might should be able to mag lens this too. There's a little bit of wind chill. Do we get any wind shade from this bear? Not so's he'd know. Okay, let's put a heap of that on. And hopefully this is going to be hot enough to... when we chucked a heap of wood on that. Like this should get... oh, it's only just air temperature warm. Oh, there's so much wood. I really want that to go away again. Alright, so. About an hour for that. Get this hide off. Probably just pull a couple of guts off there, or just get them curing in the little demountable behind us. Okay, so it's going down a little bit. Do I chance like getting a piece of... do I go the parasites risk? Let's grab a kilo piece of bear and cook it. You gotta wait a while for that to cook.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Well, we'll see if the wind will let us. 'Cause it's coming the wrong direction, that's for sure.
Too much stuff to carry.
13 minutes. How are we off? A fair number of okay torches.
Too heavy.
Rather be too stinky all at once. Alright. This might be a nice surprise for us in the future. Let's get back to that fire. Probably should have actually chucked the bear skin down as well, but I'm actually thinking of moving on with that. It'll lose a little bit of condition in the time it's on me, but we'll see.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's do that for the moment. 28 minutes. I might just pull a couple of kilos off. We'll just leave them here on the ground. You never know, one day we might come back and be cooking level 5. Even though I'm not going to cook it all up now, I just don't have the time. Alright, we're going to eat that straight away. All the way down. Risk of parasites. One of the frostbites is healed. The other one is still ticking along. I can't read anything that's so bright. 2 litres of water. I am going to maybe drop one of those. And maybe drop that. Drop a couple of those. A couple more kilos off. Alright. So why are we so heavy? Because of the, I'm assuming because of the bear skin? It's only a kilo. Well, I suppose we've got a whole heap of wood still. Do we just go heavy? These are all cured, right? Cool. For the warmth. Oh, you're so close. I'm not sure if there's any benefit of letting it go completely away. Guess we're just going to be heavy. Come on. Just go away. Frostbite risk on. Come on. That's all I want. I would feel like minus 12 right now, I think. You know what, let's just go. Oops, yeah, I had some bear meat on me. Good thing I dropped that last bit. How heavy are we now? Still 3 kilos over. Assuming a lot of that's wood. Going to cut along this way. I want to go back into the fishing village, and that's where I think I'll probably just leave the bearskin there. I lose a bit of condition trying to travel it all the way back to Mystery Lake. And I don't know. It's going to take 12 days to cure, so I don't really need it to be where we are in any great hurry. So I think leaving it in the fishing village is probably the way to go. And if we encounter the other bear on our way back up Bear Creek, we might either bring that skin back to the bear village or leave it at the Rabbit Grove. So I'm pretty certain that the other bear is just not out there. Still got a bunch of arrows missing everywhere in the world. This is probably... Oops. This is probably the, yeah, I'm guessing this is the sound of the body behind the little accommodation. Don't think we'd be so lucky for it to be our other bear. Right. So they're still climbing up pretty quickly. Don't really want to tend to any of those. Piece of fur. I see a sprain in our future. So overweight. Did check that, didn't I? Okay. Back down towards the fishing village. Just hearing all those same crows still. Just checking a few places, just in case a bear decided to get up really high. Here's something interesting up ahead, or is this the body under the bridge? No, this is the deer. Yep. This is the known deer carcass. The frostbite risk is holding steady. I just had a little nice patch of weather. So they're the only crows I can... I'm hearing a second set, but I think it's a dead body under this bridge up ahead. Is that the body out at the island? I did just see a wolf down there. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and there's another set of this is the crows at the body under the bridge, probably. None of them are my bear. So I'm pretty sure those are just the dead body that lives down there. And this is the other one that lives under the bridge. None of them are going to be my bear. Frostbite's still holding steady, which is pleasing. Definite spraying territory. Trying to go that way.
So hungry in my life.
I'm hearing more crows. Definitely not carrying any bait. This is weather crows going over the top. I can't believe they're not weather crows. I'm pretty sure I've managed to wrangle my way up this incline. Hear more crows, but I think they're just down at that island. So maybe there is something further up at that next one. There were things. But is there a second body? There's definitely one on this rock, and then there's one at that next big rock. I think I'm going to have to go down there and just double check. And once we've warmed up, in case that is the extra missing bear that we are looking for. Yeah, just that little bit that's sticking directly up. Vertical rock. Okay. Just pick up one for the moment.
Can't feel my hands.
Oh, where are we off for water? 2 litres. We needed to get that inside too, I remember.
Something is sapping my energy.
There's places I would look for the bear if he was going home. He's just behind that hill there, and then also up Bear Creek. I really want to check that pillar down there now. Okay. So. Bearskin is there. Green maple is there. I think we just let that go out for the moment now. Getting towards the end of the day. I really want to warm up a little bit before we go. I also really want to... It's because we're so exhausted is why we're really, really heavy, but can we really get down there? I do have coffee. Not made up though. Extraneous can. Just trying to do some mental math on how heavy this is. 0.3 kilos of feathers there. 2 kilos of sticks. The sticks actually weigh quite a lot. I mean, we're only half a kilo over the real weight. Drop a litre. Not going to be 30 kilos anytime soon anyway, but do I bother? Now, I was actually going to drink this soda when I next was thirsty. Just sleep for 2 hours, and if the weather's still fine, sleep for an hour maybe. Get the warmth back. A little bit on top of that frostbite. Just see if I can race down and... I What else can we drop that we don't need right now?
All I can think about is food.
It's all just about weight management, really. Because we're turning around coming back. This is a risky maneuver because we're leaving all my good stuff. I might need that for the boot of the car. No, if the bear is there, I do actually want some fuel on me, so that's not a good move to drop that. That's also heavy. So we're only a little bit overweight now. Alright. I think it's probably just going to be a human body. What are we doing temperature wise here? -12. There was a wolf hanging around out here, so just having this out just to be sure. Wolf is right where I want to have a look. I think it is just a human person crouched. Another one near that pillar, but I'll kick myself if I don't know. Oh, there's that wolf hanging out by the road. Unfortunately, kind of going the same direction I am. Just trying to go wide around that wolf. I'm hoping I'm not being flanked by an extra one. Yeah, that looks like a dead person. And not the bear I was looking for. Unfortunate. I'm not even sure I'll check that body.
Something's making me feel tired.
Or the one that's up there. So yeah, definitely wasn't the bear.
Making my head feel thick.
So yeah, we'll be pushing the frostbite risk up, but hopefully not too much. We'll check this car.
I need to find food.
So yeah, going up, but not going to get us just yet. Unless we got some food out of this. We're probably low on tinder because we have been.
Goddamn freezing.
Alright, and we're on our way again. That's definitely just the dead body. There's not two sets of crows there. Yeah, it's Crow Central through all of this. Alright. So I think we'll race in here. We'll just double check in case there's an extra bear that we killed. This was 4 last time we checked. But there were 3 separate bears we had a pot shot at here, I think. So there's still only 4. So I think one of the ones was the same one. Okay. Pick all this stuff up that we actually want before we forget about that. I'm going to leave that distress pistol there because there's nothing in it. Frostbite risk climbed up over 51%. How were we off? We have 0 tinder, so we really should craft some. Well, the next time we go to start a fire, actually I should check the skills. I don't think we've really gotten up. So yeah, 5. We're still only halfway to fire starting 3, so that's still a little ways away. I've got 2 pieces of tinder, but I actually think I want to make... Oh, do we actually have an extra piece of line? We got 2 pieces of line out of 1 bit of gut. We could have made that and gone kept fishing before. It's a bit daft. I will make that anyway, just in case. Right. Now we are actually hungry enough to fully eat and exhausted enough to fully sleep, so I might just do that now and call it the end of the episode. Let's really have a look at our... Let's just eat those because they're getting really low. I think they last kind of forever, but I know they're really light and everything, but I'd hate to lose them or get food poisoning from them, so we're at 8:55 now. We didn't have any sodas left, so we'll just drink completely up on the water. Somewhere here is another bottle of water, I thought. Unless I picked it up. Alright. Well, I think we'll do the 10 hours sleeping here. And we'll see you in the next episode.